I can identify an integer and its opposite. Number 1, graph and label the following points on the number line. Which pairs of points represent opposites? Number 2, on the number line, how do the values change as you move farther left from the 0? Number 3, describe the locations of 3 and negative 3 with respect to 0 on a number line. 3 is to the right of 0 and negative 3 is to the right of 0. 3 is to the left of 0 and negative 3 is to the left of 0. 3 is to the left of 0 and negative 3 is to the right of 0. 3 is to the right of 0 and negative 3 is to the left of 0. I can compare and order integers. Compare. Write greater than or less than. Use the number line to help you. Write two inequalities to compare, negative 2 and negative 18. Write two inequalities to compare 39 and negative 39. Order the numbers in order from greatest to least. Compare. I can interpret statements of inequality. Katia and Thomasina play a computer game and record these scores. Compare Katia's and Thomasina's least scores. Write an inequality using negative 4 and a number to the right of negative 4 on the number line. On a number line, a number P is to the right of 18. Which of the following choices describes this situation? A, 18 is greater than P. B, negative 18 is greater than P. C, P is less than negative 18. And D, P is greater than 18. I can identify the absolute value of integers. How do the numbers negative 3 and 2 compare? How do their absolute values compare? A, negative 3 is greater than 2, but 2 has the greater absolute value. B, 2 is greater than negative 3, but negative 3 has the greater absolute value. C, negative 3 is greater than 2, and negative 3 has the greater absolute value. D, 2 is greater than negative 3, and 2 has the greater absolute value. Which names the opposite and absolute value of 12? Graph the following numbers on the number line. Then use the number line to find the absolute value of each number. Complete. The blank of negative 7 and blank is 7. I can use integers and absolute values in real-world situations. In a town, Talbot Street is the main commercial center. The number line shown represents Talbot Street, where each unit represents 100 feet. A, Yvette and Naomi are at the intersection of 2nd Street and Talbot Street. If Yvette goes to the grocery store and Naomi goes to the fruit stand, who travels farther from 2nd Street? Justify your answer. B, Anselm is at the intersection of 1st Street and Talbot Street. How many feet is Alzem from 2nd Street? Justify your answer. An object's elevation is its height above some fixed point. The most commonly used point is sea level. The word altitude is used to describe an object's position above sea level, whereas the word depth is used to describe an object's position below sea level. Express each of the following situations as a signed number or 0. A, an airplane at an altitude of 30,000 feet. B, a submarine at a depth of 1,200 feet. C, a boat on the surface of the ocean. Both Vince and Betty use their debit cards to make purchases. After their purchases, Vince's checking account balance shows a transaction of minus $25, while Betty's shows minus $18.25. Who spent more money? Justify your answer by writing an inequality. Critique reasoning. Angelique says that finding the absolute value of a number is the same as finding the opposite of the number. For example, the absolute value of negative 5 is 5. Explain her error.